Time now for your forewarned weather with Garrett James.
All right, let's get a check of our weather with meteorologist Garrett James joining us live from southern Utah. Garrett, we know to be aware of some slippery road conditions, but what else should we know as we're heading into the weekend with this weather?
Well, we're going to be looking at a lot of snow, especially around the Wasatch Front region, because take a look around the Wasatch back. That's where we see the winter storm warnings taking place. And now we're even seeing those winter storm warnings in southern Idaho and far western Wyoming. However, one thing that I will say is not everybody is going to see an abundance of snow. Really, once you get past Richfield and past I-70, things look to be a bit more on the dry side of things. So southern Utah looks like they're going to miss out, except for a few flurries that we saw earlier today. In fact, I got to see one of those myself, and it was actually quite refreshing to see. However, we're going to be looking at a lot of snow, especially for the Wasatch Mountains and the Wasatch back. Around 20 plus inches of snow going to be possible for the western Uintas. Around 10 to 15 inches could be possible. Central Mountains looking upwards of about 6 plus inches of snow for the benches. We could see locally higher amounts up to 6 inches for the Wasatch Front. Then for the Wasatch back, showing roughly 8 to 16 inches being possible. So let's go ahead and turn our eyes to the radar right now. Zoom in northern Utah. We can see that there's already a lot of snow falling, and temperatures are going to be falling even more tonight. So we're going to see these pinks and these mixes transitioning over to that snow. Central Utah looking a bit more dry at the time, but we can see just south of Moab and north of Blanding, there's a few snow showers around that way. And then we can see north of I-70, we can see just a couple of snow showers there, but southern Utah is mainly looking dry at the present time. However, if we look at the futurecast, it shows things are going to start ramping up here over the next couple of hours, especially for the Wasatch Front and the Wasatch back. We're going to be looking at snow showers continuing overnight tonight into Saturday morning. And we're just going to look at this continuing and not really letting up all that much, because as soon as we start to see a let up, we're going to be tracking yet another system moving in by Saturday evening. And that looks to linger around into early Sunday morning and not really let up until maybe the afternoon hours, where temperatures could try and climb up slightly above freezing, and that could transition it to mainly a little bit of rain, especially in the valley. So snow potential, take a look at this. We're going to be looking at possibly 25 plus inches of snow for the Wasatch back between Salt Lake City and Provo, just to the east of the mountain range right there. So for the Cottonwoods, 18 to 36 inches of snow looking like it's going to be possible. Northern Mountains 15 to 30, Central 8 to 16, Southern around 2 to 6. For Northern Valleys around 1 to 6 for Cache and Benches, 4 to 10. Mountain Valleys 8 to 16, then the I-15 corridor still looking at about 1 to 4 inches, and that is going to lead to travel issues, especially around the Wasatch back. Let's go ahead and take a look at temperatures right now. 31 Logan, 32 Ogden, 32 Provo, 35 Salt Lake City. And so there we can see temperatures slightly above freezing, but those will be dropping here over the next couple of hours, allowing for that transition to a little bit of snow, because lows tonight for Salt Lake City, 27, 14 Evanston, 13 Vernal, 32 St. George, 23 in Cedar City, but highs tomorrow show 39 for Salt Lake City, 38 Nephi, 40 Beaver and Cedar City, 53 for St. George. It looks like St. George still going to have somewhat comfortable temperatures. Take a look at the Wasatch Front. Snow tomorrow, then a rain-snow mixture on Sunday. Morning chance for precip on Monday. After that, things dry out a bit until we get to Friday, where we have a chance of precip. St. George, on the other hand, conditions looking dry over the next 7 days, but temperatures going to stay in the 50s through the weekend. But by Tuesday of next week, looks like temperatures are going to be a bit more mild in the low 60s. Sarah, back to you.